Hello, what is up, Eddie Neddy, and welcome to the latest video on the channel for you all here today. And we've already done one video talking about the best teams in England to do for your eAFC 25 career mode. Now let's go on about the best sides that are going to be abroad. So I picked one from the Ligue 1, I picked one from the Serie A, one from La Liga, one from the Bundesliga, and another one as well from the German second division. So, we're kicking off with the first one, which is going to be Olympic Lyon. So, Lyon in real life have had a chaotic, past a few years. Transfers going all about the place. They've gone through signing, no identity really in terms of their transfer business. They're just on anybody that they can pick up. Usually, Lyon have been known for producing good young talent, buying young talent, but recently their transfer plan has changed quite a lot, signing an aging Lacazette, which is still a good signing. Wilfried Zaha as well, joining the club after moves to the Premier League fell through. Signing Clinton Matata, he signed Real the time last season, and also bringing in Vertut as well, an experienced midfielders. They've been recently going for a little bit more of experience, recently, the league and side. I think Lyon will be a great save for a number of reasons. Number one, their squad is in need of a rebuild in terms of career mode point of view. Lacazette, 32, is probably only going to last you one more season. Matic might not even make it through the entire season, being 35 and 34 pace, obviously not being ideal. Tagliafico as well, 31. Lopez in net at 33. You got Lovren, their backup centre back, at 34. You got Tolisso, who is now hit his prime at 29. So there is a lot of work to do within this side. Obviously, you've still got some of their recent new signings, which look really exciting in my opinion. No more than the Georgian striker, Mikutadze. I don't know, I've definitely pronounced his name wrong, but he's a great option up top. You've also got Abner as well, new signing at left back from Real Betis. Mikutadze is rumoured to get a decent upgrade in eAFC 25 due to him doing well in the Euros and also doing brilliant for his time at FC Metz in the Ligue 1. In terms of potential player departures, some players that might need to move on, I think one of the big ones is Numa. This man came really close to leaving Lyon, towards the end of the window. But unfortunately, deals to Fulham, Everton all broke down, and Numa decided to stay at Lyon and felt like it was in his best interests. In terms of other players as well that you potentially might need to look to move on, Tolisso being another one. Despite he's been at Lyon for so many years, Tolisso, he is now approaching 29, 76 overall, and has been linked to moves away, as well as Kakwe as well, being linked especially mainly to AS Roma in the Serie A. You're probably looking at around about a 30 million or just under 30 million transfer budget with the Ligue side, and for me, I think it'd be a fantastic save to do in my opinion. There's a lot of work to do, but also you've got some really good players that you can use for longevity in this career mode. You decide to keep one of them being Amari, 75 at 24. That is good. Obviously, if you do decide to keep Numa, 74 at 20. Ryan Cherki, 74 rated at 20, which I feel like he's been 20 for the past bloody 10 years. Orban, 21, 74. Fofana, 19 at 71. Obviously, Ambra, Kumedi as well, 71 rated at 19, even though these players are rumoured to get big upgrades, especially Kumedi, who's been playing a decent amount of football for Lyon in real life. For me, first choice, in my opinion, is definitely Lyon for the Ligue 1. Next team we're now going to talk about is the Champions League outfit, Stuttgart, who had an incredible season last season. If it wasn't for Bayer Leverkusen, running away with it, Stuttgart would have been title contenders, and to be honest, at some point maybe were. But they are the team that I suggest you should do for your eAFC 25 Bundesliga career mode. Obviously, Stuttgart will be playing Champions League football in real life, but we looked at as the underdogs. They've made some really good signings, one of them being one of the main ones up top here, Dennis Undav, Demirovic as well, new signing as well. They signed from AFC Augsburg. New signing as well in the defence in terms of Chabot coming in to strengthen the defence. Rulat decided to stay on a permanent. Torre joined the club as well from Atalanta. Inter. Kettel joined the club too. Reda joined the club. Cam at 34 overall. Obviously, a lot of players have departed, and also a few new players as well. Burnley centre-back Al Dakil, Hendricks as well, and also Drilljaka, who just be, a backup goalkeeper. He's rumoured to be 70 rated for eAFC at 25. There is a lot of, talking points within this team. It is fairly, young-ish, some of the team. You look at Stiller, who's rumoured to be 79 rated for eAFC 25, only 23 years of age, sorry. Left-footed centre mid, be a great option in that midfield for you. Milot as well, another player that has been linked to Premier League clubs in real life, but decided to stay with the Bundesliga outfit, 21. He's rumoured to be 78 overall for the upcoming FIFA. Dennis Undav, rumoured to be 80 overall. He had a fantastic season last season in the Bundesliga. He's 27 years of age. Demirovic as well. There's also rumours to be 80 overall too. He'd be a fantastic, player to keep. Frudic as well, rumoured to stay at 77, even though he has increased a little bit due to, the summer update of eAFC 24, sorry. But yeah, for me, I think this would be a great team to do. It'll be a challenging one, but you've got so much talent here within this, Stuttgart team, and so many players continue to try and grow up. You might struggle, to get Champions League football again with this Stuttgart team, though it's definitely possible, but you might struggle, to kind of recreate what they did, last season. But it still is a young squad. The more you play with it, the more it's going to develop. Mittelstadt as well, rumours to be 80 overall. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on doing Stuttgart. Next thing we're going to talk about is that they are finally back, even though they have always been in the game, but they are finally back licensed. AS Roma will be a licensed club in FC 25, and what a way to return back to them as well. In real life, they have made a lot of signings, as you guys probably seen in the team, like Kone, Salimakers, Abdulhamid, Leafy, Angelino, Hermoso, Matt Ryan, Hummels, Dobvik, probably one of the main talking points as well, who's rumoured to be 82, 83 overall for eAFC at 25. But for me, they would be a cracking Carimo to do, in my opinion. They're such a fun, team to use, and to be the capital of Italy, and to maybe restate these clubs and be back to one of the biggest clubs, in the Serie A, which they already are, but title winners is what you need to do. They have a lot of loyal players at the club as well. That is the most important thing about Roma, loyalty. If a player wants to leave, I definitely suggest getting rid of them. Like Dybala. Dybala had a massive, lucrative offer, from Saudi Arabia, but he felt a connection still with AS Roma and the fan base, and he is staying with AS Roma, and Dybala would be an incredible player to keep, and is your highest rated player for FC 25. In terms of, signing potential new players, obviously Roma do definitely like to sign a lot of abroad players compared to other Serie A clubs, especially in recent years. You look at Dobvik, new signing from a abroad club, Hummels, where usually other Serie A clubs usually like to sign within the Serie A, but Roma are not afraid of going abroad. They do already have a lot of big names in their side as well, basically big name signings. Obviously, like I said, Hummels, Dobvik, Salimakers, Hermoso. But for me, Rome would be a great Carimo team to do. Their stadium will be in the game. Their kits will be in the game. Their badge will be in the game. They will potentially have more face scans, even though they already do have a lot of face scans already. Pretty much going for their entire 11, apart from a few. Some of them don't have face scans. Like Dybala's got a face scan though. Paredes got a face scan. Pellegrini's got a face scan. Hummel's got a face scan. Silva's got a face scan. Selit's got a face scan. And even on the bench, Rashadari's got a face scan. Matt Ryan's got a face scan. Hermoso's got a face scan. And all these players will. I don't know how much they will do in terms of updating face scans for eAFC 25 for Roma, but I can't imagine. I would imagine that, they would be a few more. So yeah, for me, AS Roma as your main Serie A career mode. Hey, we now move on to the big one. Como from Serie B, but in real life they will be playing in the Serie A, and oh boy, we could talk about this one for quite a while. Como getting promoted last season was incredible. Being promoted under probably one of the best midfielders, to play football, in my opinion. Cesc Fabregas had a great year, with Como getting them promoted, and many years in real life as well at top clubs like Chelsea, Arsenal, Barcelona. Really good player, Cesc Fabregas, and I think he will do wonders with Como. It doesn't surprise me if he'll get poached in real life either by another club, but they have made some really high profile signings. He's used his link to the game, and he's already done that. Rafa Varane coming into the club. What a signing that will be. What an absolutely incredible defender he will be for FC 25, being 80 overall. Sergio Roberto as well, leaving Barcelona, joining Como, joining the project. Alberto Moreno as well, another really highly rated signing too. Perone as well was at Las Palmas last season. Man City has joined the club on loan. They've also, as well as signing some old experienced players, they have brought in some good youth players. Bruno has officially signed permanently with the club. Paz, a young Real Madrid youngster, which I believe has got a 50% sell-on clause in real life. He joined Como and will be playing in the first team. Van der Bremt as well, a young Swiss right-back, will be playing for the first team as well. So there's loads of so many exciting options with this Como side and with the potential of the club. Unfortunately, they probably most likely won't have a stadium in the game, but they are going to have a manager in the game which have face scan. A few of their players already in the team have face scans like Belotti, Verdi, Roberto, Varane, Moreno, Reina, Kempf, Cotrone. So loads of players already have face scans. But this will be such a challenge, but also such a joy at the same time, because you got a mixture of the old experience, of the team. Then you got the really good, exciting youth players which they've signed permanently in real life. Let me know your thoughts on doing Como. You're probably looking at around about, a 20, 30 million, transfer budget for FC 25. And in my opinion, it would probably, be one of your favourite career modes to do in the sale. Obviously, a lot of these players' ratings are going to vary. But yeah, Como would be a great career mode. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about, in my opinion, is probably one of the best community clubs in La Liga, and that is Rayo Vallecano, the Madrid team. This team have done really well, recently been promoted from the second tier up to the first tier. Last season, obviously done well to stay up. However, one of their best players have left in real life, in terms of their goalkeeper, Davitsky, but they've replaced him with Batalla, who was on loan at Granada last season from River Plate. He joined the club permanently. Some other new signings as well. Barba at the left mid position. Also another new signing in the team in terms of Gerard Guambu, who's a signing that we joined the club from Barcelona, but he didn't actually join from Barcelona, but formerly at Barcelona Youth Academy. Ratu as well, not a new signing, but really impressed, in the Euros for Romania, especially after that famous win for them. Also Diaz, a new signing as well in midfield. And they've already got some good players in the team as well, but it is going to be a difficult challenge in terms of, keeping this club competing in La Liga, because it's an aging team. The defence is aging, 32, 33, 35, 32. Midfield as well, 29, 28. Palzon out on the right, despite he'll be the best player for you most likely in the save, 82 overall. I believe he's about to be rumoured to go down to 81 for next game. But, he will still be one of your best players. Treo in the camp, 36. Garcia on the left, 31. D. Thomas up top, 29. Obviously, you've already got some, decent potential players at the bench. One of them being Carmelo, who had a really good season with Rayo last season and heavily linked to a lot of Premier League clubs in real life too, as well as other La Liga clubs. You got some other young talents as well. Diaz, 25, so on overall. I'm sure he will be getting an upgrade. Martin as well, 68 at 24. Inteca, 26, 71. Haven't got much room to grow, but does still look like an absolute unit, to use. But I think Rayo, this, in my opinion, will be the biggest challenge, because La Liga clubs do not have big budgets. They have an in real life stadium, but in my opinion, I think one thing I love about them, I know it's only a game, it's career mode, but even when you do a career mode with them, you feel a connection. And, you know, they've got brilliant kits. You know, they've got a great stadium, a great fan base. It'll be a tough challenge, you know, but at the same time, it's definitely a challenge that you will enjoy and you will do well with. But anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this video on the channel. If you guys have, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I shall see you all soon. Take care.